Are you looking for simple, meaningful ways to connect with your kids and to build traditions and memories that last a lifetime? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing some of my family's favorite traditions and activities that have helped us build a foundation of love and joy even in the hardest of our times. Whether you're just starting out with this family tradition concept or if you're looking for some new ideas, I hope and pray that this video inspires you. If you don't know me yet, my name is Desiree Swift, and I am a preacher, a Bible teacher, a speaker, an author, and the founder of Eternal Hope Ministries. And it is my mission and passion to share the love, hope, joy, peace, and light and truth of Jesus with you and the world. I want to help you build your faith, to have hope when life is hard, and to apply God's word to your everyday life. So if you like faith-filled content, then be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of it. Let's get into today's word about how to build strong connections and family traditions with your kids that will last forever. This topic falls under my main ministry calling, which is motherhood. Being a mom is my biggest and main ministry right now. Although I put out a lot of content that has to do with Bible study and prayer and Christian living, being a mom and serving and loving my family is my biggest and first ministry. So today's video is to share some of my family's favorite ways to connect and grow closer together. I don't know if you know our family story or not, but my 14-year-old son, he has been through 3 years of a battle with cancer. He's had cancer twice, and he's been through chemotherapy and brain surgery. And my daughter, our teen daughter, because of the stress of that, fell into depression and anxiety and was really struggling in a lot of ways that most people couldn't see. So my heart as a mama that had both of my kids that were in really hard places, that put me as a mom in a really hard place. But I wanted to make an effort and be intentional to have our family come together on a regular basis so that we could grow together and play together and laugh together in the midst of everything we were going through. So these high stress years, thankfully, we're pretty much through them. He's still in remission for several more years he needs before he'll be considered cancer free, but we're doing great now. And these years of stress, they pressed me to be intentional with our time. So I created what I called Friday Family Fun Nights. And we were intentional every single Friday. I put it on my calendar. That is tip number 1, is put this family time on your calendar. Because if you're like most families, you're super duper busy. And if you don't pencil it into your calendar, it's really not going to happen. So I went in my calendar on my phone, I typed in Friday Family Fun Night, ! From this time to this time on Friday, and I hit repeat every week, and it was on my calendar every single night. Now, every single Friday night. I will say, as my son was healing more and our schedule was getting busier, we don't always get to do it on Friday night, but we do make sure that we do it consistently on a weekly basis. So sometimes it's Thursday, Saturday, but we make sure that we get together. So with everything that I share on socials over the years of our family struggle and how to have hope in hard times, that's a devotional I've written. God led me to write that about helping you have hope when you're going through something hard. I'll link it down in the description. But of all the stuff that I've shared on social media over the years, one of the biggest topics that I get the most comments about, or when people see me around town, they comment on it, is, "Oh, Desiree, your family fun nights just bring me so much joy. I follow your stuff just so I can see what you guys are doing for your family fun nights." And that brings me a lot of joy, and it makes me feel like all that intention and effort is paying off more so than just for my life. So I want to help you get to that point where you have an established tradition and routine, and that's what these ideas are going to help you with. So the good news is that you can do it too. You can turn whatever your schedule is, whatever your relationship is right now with your children, you can turn it into something that is positive and bask it in prayer. Ask the Lord to guide you and to direct you on what to do and when to do it and all of those things. But with a little bit of intention and effort, it's so worth it. And our family, I can say, even with all of the super hard stuff we've been through, our family is stronger and more unified and more bonded than we've ever been before. And I know that these Friday family fun nights were a huge piece of that. So in this video, I'm going to share some of our favorite things. I'm just going to list some of them off right now. If it's any item that I show you, like a favorite game, I'll make sure to link it down in the description so you can grab one of your own. These are, I'll put up a picture when I get to the games of our game room because we've got a lot of games. We love games, love game time. Okay, so let me start with the list of just some ideas. Maybe they're fresh ideas for you, maybe they're not. We love cooking and baking together. My son is a chef level cook. He's so good with cooking. So we'll do a whole cooking night together. And my daughter loves to bake. So we'll incorporate cooking and baking into that and just make a mess and have a lot of fun. And then we clean it all up together. We love movie nights together. So we'll pick a movie. We'll set up the living room with nice blankets and pillows and sleeping bags and popcorn. And we'll turn the lights down and the sound up and make it like a little movie theater. And then when the weather's nice, we love to do movie nights outside. We have multiple acres and it's just beautiful. We blow up air mattresses or put blankets down on the grass and we set up this big projector screen and play a movie outside. And that's super duper fun. We love game nights. So I want to show you, I went in there and grabbed some of our games. Here, I'll put up a picture real quick of our game room. Yeah, you can see we have a lot of games. That's one whole wall, and that's not even all our games. We love games, and we do play those. So those are games and puzzles, because puzzles is another thing that we love to do together. So let me show you some of our favorite games right now. Nerds is one of them. Nerds, that's this huge, you can use normal playing cards or you can get this set that has all these different colors. And it's a really fun, fast-paced game. And we just go crazy with it and throw cards all over the place and we laugh a lot. One of the big goals for these family fun nights is the fun. We were going through such a hard season with cancer and depression and anxiety and insomnia and all these other things cancer and treatment brings on that we needed to laugh. And the joy that comes from these just brings us together. This one is Poetry for Neanderthals. It actually comes with an inflatable bat where you can whack each other over the head at certain times in the game. And you have to make sentences with single syllable words. You can't use multiple syllable words. It's hilarious. I'm a word nerd. If you know me, you know I'm a word nerd. Gimme that. Super simple game. You each have a piece of paper and there's one pencil and there's a die and you roll the die and you do whatever the die tells you to do. But you're trying to be the first one to fill out this paper from numbers 1 to 100. And it's hilarious. It's so hilarious. And it's simply hilarious because you're stealing a pencil and trying to count to 100. You may know of this game, Taco, Cat, Goat, Cheese, Pizza. Probably almost broken my fingers too many times playing this game. Simple card game. Anybody can learn it in a couple minutes. It's really easy. You go around and yell taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza as you're flipping these cards over. And it doesn't sound amazing, but it is amazing. And definitely stick around until the end. I'm saving the best for last of our favorite activity. This was given to us by a friend of ours. Do you really know your family? And it's hilarious. It's a game where you race to give the right answer. So each person takes a turn reading a card. Like, my favorite place I'd like to travel is, and then you think of it, and the first person to say it gets the card. That escalated quickly is so funny. It takes creativity to come up with ideas based on 1 to 10 of the likelihood of them happening or not happening. It's hilarious. Lots of laughing. So again, you saw the picture of our game. Lots of games. These I just pulled out for this video as some of our funnest, like the ones that we love the most, that we go to a lot. And I didn't bring it. One we're playing a lot right now is called The Bible is Funny. It's like Apples to Apples, which we also really like. But it uses funny Bible verses. And it's So it's so fun. So much laughing. Not laughing at the Bible. It's laughing at each other and what we choose to use those Bible verses for. Okay, so some of the other things we love to do besides those games for game night, laser tag. We love to go out and do laser tag, to do airsoft, to do escape rooms, go to mini golf. Sometimes we love to just lounge around on the couches in the living room and do read alouds, whatever literature we're reading, whatever family book we're reading. We love to read that aloud. Going for family walks, looking at the bugs and frogs and picking flowers and then family dinners. We enjoy, we always are making sure that we're intentional about having that family dinner time. So not just Friday family fun night, but I'm saying a tradition that we do is family dinners. We try to be very intentional to be consistent with sitting around the table and catching up on the day. And we have a little pack of questions that we ask during our family dinners to spark conversations, which is really great too. I'll link those down below also. You're going to get a lot of links down in this description, but these are all great things that make us laugh. So all of those that I mentioned, they're really great and we do them a lot, but I had gotten to the point over the years of having kids and we had teenagers now and like, we've just done a lot of movie nights or we've done a lot of game nights. Like, let's do something different. And I came across this, activity book, which I absolutely love because it is so many out of the box ideas that I would never think of and I would never take credit for them because I would not come up with them. It's called the Adventure Challenge, and this is the family edition. They have a couples edition, a kids edition. They've got date night options, but we got the I asked for it as a Christmas present. My awesome parents got it for us, the Adventure Challenge Family Edition, and let me tell you, oh my goodness, these are like such fun concept ideas I would never ever think of. So you open it up and it has a guide to it, like a legend of what all the different symbols mean, because there is a rule that once you scratch it off, you have to do it. So each one, you have a place where you're going to put a photo, you have a place where you're going to scratch out the directions, and then you have a place to write. And there's little symbols that mean like you need to go shopping for this one, you should do this one outside, this should be during the daytime. It tells you about how long it takes and how much money you need to spend. You don't have to spend money for all of them. Some of them it's like $5. And then there's an option to purchase the bundle, which also gets you this camera. And it's a little, like a modern day Polaroid. It prints out this little picture and then you can stick it right on there. And even though it costs more, I highly recommend getting the camera because otherwise you're just going to take it with your smartphone and then probably never print it. And then you won't print it the right size and then it won't get put in the book. But the pictures are such a great part of the memory for us. So, let's see, this one down here, we had to go buy 2 balls of red yarn and string them through our entire house and make them like laser beams. And then we had to take turns crawling through the laser beams and not getting hit, and then squirting each other with water whenever we did touch one of the laser beams. This was a sing-off, a dance-off. This one, we had to hard boil a dozen eggs and leave a dozen eggs raw. And then we went outside and put garbage bags on ourselves. And we had to take turns picking an egg and then smashing it over our head. That was pretty messy. This one was one of our funnest challenges ever. It listed a bunch of questions that we needed to ask each other. And then we just ended up tipping each other into our pool. That was fun. There's been card house building nights. This was to fill socks up with flour and smack them with each other. I'm not going to go through any more of them though, because I highly encourage you to get this. It is a little bit of an investment, but it's lasted us 2 years and we still have ones that are empty that we haven't done. So So much fun. I have wanted to share about this for a long time, and I finally am. And I highly, highly encourage that you get that family adventure challenge, because I know a lot of families, they want to do things together, but they just don't, or they do the same thing over and over again, and it's not very meaningful. But this one, my kids look forward to this, and they're asking, or reminding me, hey, what are we doing for family fun night this week? And it's really become something that is special to us, and a tradition. A tradition that we do that I didn't mention is also we go camping a lot during the summertime, and they like to go to the same places over and over again, to build memories. And with studying psychology and our behavior and how our minds work and all of that, is that it's so rooted in us that tradition gives a sense of permanency and a sense of a solid foundation. It's something that we keep coming back to, that has meaning to us, and it comforts us. And traditions are so, so important to establish with our kids, and having traditions as a family and traditions as couples. So I really highly encourage you. I would love to know what you have done, maybe what you did in your childhood as traditions, because of course we also have traditions for holidays, and we have traditions for different activities that we do with our families. But I want to hear down in the comments, please let me know what some of your traditions are. They can be super silly, they can be serious, they can be really common, like opening gifts on Christmas morning. Whatever it is, just let me know, because I want to share in your joy of your traditions as well. And then let me know if you can comment with what your favorite family game is. Although we don't need to buy more games, we are always welcoming of more game ideas, because we love them. So I hope that this video inspired you and encouraged you for the importance of having traditions. And I really think our family would be in a different place with everything we've gone through the last few years if we didn't have that tradition of the family fun night, because it really did unify and draw us together, and it made us laugh when we needed to laugh. So you likely need to laugh. There's a good chance you need to laugh. Life is too serious and too crazy right now. So find something that helps you laugh a little and draws your family closer. And definitely the book, The Adventure Challenge, you can have kids of any age. They can participate in them, and it's super fun. It's not just for teenagers like I have right now. So be encouraged, be inspired, and take the bold step to go forward and start this fun tradition, whatever that's going to look like in your schedule. Put it in there, make it happen, and I pray that God blesses you, your efforts, and your family. Till next time, I'll see ya.